Welcome back to another episode of Love and Gratitude and
Oh, and disclaimer.
yes,
Sorry, I feel like I wasn't ready for that. Hold on.
it's
Let's
okay.
do
No, no,
it.
it's okay. We will keep going, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So because it's authentic, right? Okay, so welcome guys. I'm so happy that you're here right now. And but I'm so happy, I'm so excited that we're doing this right now, Clay, because it's been a long time since we talked. I mean, we did we talked already, we had some calls and FaceTimes, but it's been a long time since we recorded an episode together, right?
Oh, it's been like 4 months. Yeah.
Oh, even longer, I think half a year.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right. Because it's
Yeah.
August. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's the funny part? The funny part is that last time when we talked, we were talking about problems and like going through some hard times, having a hardship and problems, just like having yeah, not a good time. But today it's different. It's totally the opposite, right? The complete opposite. Because
Yeah.
now,
We're in a different season.
yeah, because now we both have a job and we have like a new chapter in our lives.
Mhm.
And I think we are improving and we are growing, and especially we are developing ourselves, right?
Indeed, we are. Yeah, we're growing.
Yeah,
We're
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 growing.
doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
It's a different season for both of us.
Yes, I also think so. And I'm so happy to see the progress, like because it's been like 5 or 6 months the last time we talked, and now we are like completely in another position, like in another chapter of our lives. And we are happy, we're healthy, and we're still working on ourselves. And I think that's beautiful to see that, right?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel that long ago, but you're right. It was like half a year ago that we did this. So wow, time flies.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, let's let's give everybody a little bit of an update as to where we're at because we're talking about like, hey, things are different and all that. But how about you jump in and give them an update in terms of your job, where you're at, location wise, what's changed, what's
Yeah.
still changing, what you're enjoying,
Yeah.
what you're struggling with. Jump in.
So I can't wait to tell you because I think I didn't say it on my podcast yet, but I started to work at Porsche, which was my absolute dream job or place to work. And I'm so happy, I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful for this job because I love Porsche and Porsche loves me. So we have a good relationship. And I'm just so so grateful. No, I can't put it in words how grateful I am because it took me so many months to apply and to find a job and whatever. It was so stressful, but at the end of the day, it paid off. It was all worth it. And I believe I deserve it. And I claim it, I believe it, I accept it, and I welcome it. So I'm embracing it because I love my job and it can be stressful sometimes, but that's all a part of it. And I'm just grateful, really. I'm so grateful. And what about you?
Well, thank you for sharing that. That's super awesome. I know you've always wanted to work at Porsche and
Mm.
you love cars.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
yeah, I feel like you didn't even like give enough detail. I mean, obviously we'll jump more into it, but thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. So I'm in New Mexico. I moved from Florida to New Mexico, I guess 6 months ago. It was back in April,
Hmm.
and I'm working in the PGA. So I do marketing and operations. So we run golf tournaments all around New Mexico and West Texas, and yeah, get my steps in, get a little sun running around at the tournament. Super fun. Honestly, I have no bad complaints. It's a fun gig. So
And you
that's what kind of
also
where I'm at in terms of my job.
started to play golf, right?
Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. I'm glad you brought that up. So I've worked in golf prior to this,
Mm.
and getting here, I never like really started playing golf. And or getting here, I didn't play golf. And then like 2 weeks in or 3 weeks in, some guy was kind enough to give me a whole bag of new clubs, new balls, and all this
For free?
for free. Yeah. We were at a tournament and he just came up to me, or he and I were talking, and he was like, "Oh, I bet you're better than he said, I bet you're better than golf, or I bet you're better than me at golf." And I was like, "Oh, brother, no way. I don't even play." And he's like, "What? You don't have clubs?" And then I was like, "No." And he's like, "Come with me." So I went with him and he gave me all these clubs. So then
Wow.
from there, I played like two, 3 rounds of golf so far. So just super
Wow.
busy with work.
So, are you better than him now?
Oh, no way. No, no, no. Not a shot.
Do you enjoy
I
playing
am,
golf?
what's that?
Do you enjoy playing golf?
See, yes and no. I've got a shoulder issue I've been running or I've been dealing with for a while. So I enjoy it. I understand why people get obsessed with golf.
Mm,
But I got to be careful because
mm,
once when you get injured, you got to be careful. So,
yeah. But you
but
know,
I do enjoy it.
you look like a golf player, I think.
Really?
Do I look like a golf player?
Yeah, definitely in that shirt.
Yes, because I am.
Yeah.
Because I am a golf
Yeah.
player.
Okay, so talk to us about that. Like, how
Yeah,
long have you been
you know
playing
what's
golf?
crazy? The crazy part is that we both started around the same time, right? To play golf around the same time. I mean, I started playing golf in May, June, the beginning of
Okay.
June it was. And you too, like around
Yeah.
May, right? May, June.
May, June, yeah.
So, and we both didn't know about each other in that time, right? We didn't talk. So I
No.
didn't know that. And that's like so funny because we're so far away from each other. By the way, if you don't know, Clay is from the US and I'm from Germany. Um, and we're so far away from each other, but we still like have this connection, through golf somehow. And we both started, especially you start to work there. And this is crazy because yeah, I think I love golf and it's so satisfying and I'm obsessed because it's so satisfying and it's so much fun because you know what? In golf, you have as a person the chance and the possibility to completely focus on the ball. And you know what? Especially in that sports, in that type of sports, you are able to surrender to your problems.
Mm.
Yes. So because your focus is only on the ball and you're like trying your best, you're I don't know, like you do your best to be the best, and you put so much effort and focus, and that's why you forget everything else. And I think that's so cool if you just come back from work or if you have problems and you just say, okay, I will go for golf for 2 hours, and it's like a meditation kind of sports. And I really love that because you just have the nature, it's green, and I love here everything. You have good people around you, you have the sun, you have good weather. What else do you want? It's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good distraction and escape from if you're dealing with any problems or anything, because all you got to do is focus on one little white ball.
Mm-hmm. And I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine how much better you are at golf than me. Because I am like, yeah, I am a rookie. I am I am not good. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Like I
But
definitely want to get better.
but
What so just out of curiosity, what are you best at? Chipping, putting, or driving?
chipping.
Chipping.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yes, I love that, really. You?
Yeah. Probably putting. Grew up playing
Putting,
mini
oh my
golf.
God, I can't do that at all. Putting.
Yeah.
And I'm so bad in that, really.
I'm just lucky, I think. I don't think I'm good, honestly.
Really?
I think it's just luck. Yeah. I really think it's just luck. I'm not that good at it.
Okay.
But
But enough about golf. I wanted to ask you a question. So you said that you moved to a new city, and also I don't know if I'm allowed to say this here on this episode right now, but about your breakup. Am I allowed to say?
yeah,
Okay, perfect. Because you broke up with your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend now. And I'm
yeah.
very curious, like, how are you managing this, but especially with so many things all at once. So you moved to a new city, you broke up with your girlfriend, and you got a new job. So it's been many, many new things all at once, like and maybe overwhelming for you. And I just wanted to ask you, what was your most important insight from your recent experiences with the new city, new people, leaving friends, leaving your old habits, your old people, or the people, or your old flat, and new job and new people, like what was your most important insight and your experience? What would you like to share with us?
So that's a really good question. And I don't want to pretend like I got it figured out because I don't have it figured out. But one thing I've been reminding myself a lot lately, since I've been here, probably for the past like 5, 6 months, is slow down.
Mm.
Because specifically in America, we are so fast paced. We are so go, go, go.
Oh,
We're
really?
moving like crazy. And with all these new transitions, the breakup with the girlfriend, moving, the new job, trying to learn, slowing down and reminding myself that I'm human is something that I've really just been
Wow.
meditating on because yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect at that. So that's the biggest thing. But then also trying to find a community out here. So
Mm.
finding a community out here and trying to find new friends. I've been going to church. So
Mm-hmm.
that's going to church, going to the gym, and then also meeting people at work. So just trying to connect with people has been something or that's been how I've been managing it. So slow down, remind myself I'm human,
I love
connect
that.
with
I
people.
love that. Absolutely. I've also going through many things at once, and I'm also trying to find myself again, because so many things are happening around me and so many things are influencing me. So I don't really know who I am really. So I think it's similar to your situation.
How do you deal with it?
You know what? I have a very, very good friend, and he really helped me with everything. He's my biggest supporter, and I think without him, I would be very, 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 very lonely. Because you know what, Clay? I told you that I feel very lonely, especially, I have friends, I have brothers, I have a family, I have people around me. I have a good job. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I have hobbies, and I'm always meeting new people and receiving gifts, and I'm the happiest person on earth. But you know what? Sometimes, not just sometimes, but there is like one thing, and I always feel lonely. I don't know why, but I told you that. And I don't really feel this deep connection to anyone. And even to myself, not anymore, because I always thought I'm the most independent girl. I can do everything on my own. I'm so confident, and I can conquer the whole world on myself, by myself. But you know what? Turns out I'm a little girl. I'm just a little girl. I just want to be taken care of. I just want to, be with someone and like just share things, share experiences, share my food, share my, just share moments and make memories. And I'm just so tired of being alone and doing everything on my own. And I'm tired of being independent. And so that's why I think with my friend, without him, I would be like very, very lonely, even lonelier because with your parents, it's your parents, it's not your friends, or your brothers, it's your brother's family, it's not your friend, and your friends are not always there for you. Everyone has his or her own life, which is also very normal. And but I think, having someone next to you with everything you do, like I think that's like the most important thing right now for me in this chapter of my life. So, and I also wanted to know about what is your biggest and most important asset right now?
Jesus Christ.
You know why I'm asking this?
Why?
Because today I was, you know what? I was thinking, that some people can be your biggest asset. Because you
Well,
know what? Especially your partner, because you're investing in your partner so much. Your time, your energy, your money. And these assets are the most important assets. If you don't know this, I was talking about these assets in one of my previous episodes, and these are the most precious assets, okay? Time. You can't take back your time. You can't buy time. Money is very important because you sell your time to receive money. You sell your personal time to get money, to earn money. And energy. Energy is so important too. Right? Because what do we get energy from? Where do we get energy from? From good things, right? From high vibrational things. And people, a person, your partner is energy, is a form of energy, is a form of money, is a form of time, because you put so much in your partner. And today I was thinking my biggest asset will be my partner. Not my money, not my time, and not anything else. No materialistic things, but people. And friends, family, and your partner, especially your partner, because at some point your partner is your other half, and you will spend the rest of your life with your partner, and which is very important for me because I want to spend the rest of my life with my partner. And for me, it's very, very important too that I choose a partner who is also willing to spend the rest of his life with me.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
Well,
was
it's
thinking this today.
sorry, I missed what you said again.
So that's what I was thinking today, and that's why I wanted to know about your most important asset. Like, what do you think about this?
So it's evolved. I think you have really good points. I think your time is a really big asset. I think your relationships with other people are big assets. But for me, lately, in this season, my relationship with the Lord has been my greatest asset. And everybody has their own like religion. I'm not trying to be religious, but like my relationship with Him has probably been my greatest asset lately because I've been lonely, I've been struggling, I've been kind of falling apart, I've been in fear. So like a lot of this, I've like surrendered to Him.
Mm,
And it hasn't always been this way, but it's like that's the season that I'm in right now.
hmm
So yeah, to answer your question, that's the Lord.
Yeah, beautiful. That's a good point, and I also should work on it more for myself. I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and like to kind of like piggyback off what you were saying earlier, like you're always with or your partner is somebody you're gonna be with forever.
Yeah.
And obviously your relationship with the Lord, whoever it is, like I'm not trying to tell you you need to be Christian, whoever it is, like just build a relationship with that person or with that spirit, that God,
Hmm.
whatever you want to call it,
Hmm.
because you're gonna have that relationship forever.
Yeah.
And obviously, you'll have the relationship with the other person, the other human that you're with forever.
Hmm.
Depending on if you're with, not forever. You'll have it in like, in the lifetime that we're in. But yeah, I think relationships are really, they're a really important part of life
Hmm.
that I think I've neglected for such a long time. So,
Really.
oh, for sure, yeah. So, if you had to
Relate-
narrow it down, what would be your greatest asset?
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
If you had to narrow If you had to narrow it down to one asset, what would the asset be for you?
Okay, I have a good answer.
Go for it.
Me, myself.
Oh,
To
that is a good
invest in
answer.
myself first. Because you're the main character of your own life. And I always say this in my episodes. You're the most important person in your life, you in first place, okay? Because I believe in this. If you are good, if you invest in yourself, if you believe in yourself, if you take good care of yourself, then automatically the people around you or the things around you will bloom too. If you bloom, if you share your beauty, your love, your positivity, your gratitude, if you share it with people, but only if you first work on yourself, if you feel good, then you're more able to, share it with people or share it with the things around you. So it will be, it's you are your own greatest asset, to be honest. And yeah, as I said, that's simple. Like when you bloom, everything else will bloom too.
So I wanted to ask you this. You've been posting content pretty consistently. You've been posting your podcast, posting on Instagram, YouTube Reels. I could go on because you've been posting on every platform I could think of. I see you everywhere. So something I think a lot of creators may struggle with, and this may help creators, is the stress of managing your time and like the stress of maybe comparison, the stress of there's just the struggle of the process of creating and the stress of all these different things because of creating. How do
hmm
you manage the stress of creating and being an influencer?
So, as you said, it's very, very difficult. It's very time consuming and especially very exhausting. But you know what, Clay? I really believe in myself and I believe in what I do. Yeah, I believe in my work and I believe in my job. I believe in my podcast. And I really believe that it's gonna work out, okay? I don't care. I really don't mind how long it's gonna take. And you know what? Even today I was saying, you know what? Time will pass anyways. Time will
Mhm.
pass anyways. So why not doing something, Because
Mhm.
either you just sit here and you study or you do something extra, like you take 10 minutes of your day and do something extra to work on your dreams, to become someone of your dreams, to become the dream person of yourself, because we all have this like image of ourselves in the future, right? Of who we want to become. And in order to become that person, you have to, adjust your habits and your routines in order to become that version of yourself. So, what you do frequently becomes your frequency. And that's why you have to match that version of you in the future, You have to match with the routines, with the habits, especially. And no matter how time consuming, how exhausting, how annoying sometimes, because it's really annoying because you think, oh, now I have to post something, and you have to create content and do videos. But I think my format of videos are still very simple because, I just take a video of myself and then just put a quote because I'm a huge fan of quotes. I love quotes. My Love and Gratitude book is full of quotes that I like because quotes are so motivational for me. So and my focus is on motivating people and giving them energy and positivity. So if you read the quotes, it's all about self-development, self-improvement, positivity, and just loving gratitude, simply loving gratitude. And that's why I'm doing this. And I want to, I just want to share my love, my positivity, my gratitude with people. So when I bloom, you bloom too, right?
Rookie, that's so good. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
true.
hmm
So when you start to have doubt about, or when doubt begins to like kind of like creep in and you're like, oh, should I do this? Should I not do this? Is this right? What do you tell yourself?
I don't care. I'm the best. I can do everything. I'm the best. I can do it. God is always with me. I'm a winner. Today's my day. That's always
Mm.
my mindset, I always think about these quotes. And you have to program your mind. That's it. And I know about you, but still, what do you think about this? How do you manage staying in your comfort zone is not good, Clay, really, and we all know this. But how do you manage this? How do you work on yourself to get out of your comfort zone and to post whatever you want or yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it, right? Just do it. It's simple. Three words. Just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, that's probably the way like the best advice. You know, that kind of alludes into a question I wanted to ask you. Like that's advice I'd give to myself. Like just
hmm
do it, Clay. What's a
hmm
piece of advice that you have, or no, you're a big quotes person. So like what's a piece of advice or a quote that you wish you lived by more?
Love yourself.
Hmm.
Love yourself truly and unconditionally because I still see barriers inside of me and that I have to work on. I have this wall around me, this wall to protect myself. And I really think that I have to love myself more. Because,
Mm.
Clay, I was getting bullied when I was a child from everyone, so it was very difficult for me to love myself, and I'm now learning this to love myself more and unconditionally. So that's the quote that I'm living by right now. And what about you?
So I will answer that question, but what does loving yourself look like lately?
To accept yourself with all of your flaws and what you have and what you don't have. Because it's all so messed up, but let's keep it for the next episode. I think I have a good idea to talk about, I mean, what to talk about. But yeah, yeah, let's keep this question for the next call, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
we
a
can.
long, long story. And but what's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote or piece of advice that I've given myself.
Both.
Ooh, okay, that's tough. Put me on the spot. I feel like I gotta like look through my phone or something. But let me try to think. Um, okay, so lately this has been one of my favorite quotes. And I don't even know who said it, but I always remind myself, I don't even know if I should use that one. I'm gonna use it anyway. So so my favorite quote lately that I've been reminding myself is the devil knows you by your name and calls you by your sin, and Jesus knows you by your sin and calls you by your name.
Wow.
So that's my favorite quote that I've been reminding myself pretty much a lot lately, just because I'm a very or I'm a very I can very or I'm a very like I'll self-sabotage and begin to like spiral. So I gotta like so that quote catches me and
Hmm.
it helps me just come back to reality, I guess.
Hmm.
So and then my favorite or that piece of advice that I'd give myself, or a piece of advice that I
Surrender. Clay, surrender.
yeah, that's a big one.
Mm,
Honestly, just just surrender, let
mm,
it be. Um, I probably just remind myself like it's okay because I'm a big perfectionist and it's something I've been working on a lot lately. But yeah, just surrender.
mm-hmm,
Probably a piece of advice I
mm-hmm.
need to listen to more.
Great, great. I love that. So, I would say we take a cut now.
Yeah.
And let's keep the rest for the next episode. And it was always it's always so cool to talk to you. And it's been so fun. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy, and for this conversation. And I'm always so happy to talk to you. And I hope that we can record an episode together soon again.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. You don't have to hope. We'll make
Okay.
it happen.
Perfect. So, and also, guys, thank you so much for listening and take good care of yourself. I hope it was also a cool idea for you to reflect on yourself, this conversation, what we just had with Clay. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day as always, and always stay with love and gratitude.
Stay with love and gratitude. What a good way to end it.